Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike Lewis Gaming. I'm of course Mike, and this is Mike Lewis Presents the Zombie Apocalypse Miniatures Game, Episode 1. It is our playtesting for the campaign mode. So we're going to do a quick overview. What is it? Why should you care? Create our first party, and then do the mission to where we need to get our home. And that's where we'll be at. Alright, so Zombie Apocalypse. Mike Lewis presents the Zombie Apocalypse Miniatures rules. I'm not going to read you the beginning. And I got our nice table of contents here. Gameplay, alternating activation, so zombies will go, good guys will go. You can move, attack, use an ability, use an item, interact with objects, versus contest, and looting or clues, which are these things for clues, war machinery you need to work with, and those are loot tokens. Got some barricades over there. Each character gets 2 of their actions per turn. Movement's done in inches. You can use grids, you can use tape measure. Attacking is base to base for melee, done with a d6 dice pool based off of your character and the weapons you have. There's a ganging up rule, so if the zombies pile on you, they get a lot more dangerous. AI action, because this is a solo or cooperative game only. Zombies and animals, stuff like that, don't seek cover, so just come straight at you as best they can. They always go ranged characters first, which for the first several missions, well, for zombies basically, in this core set, you don't have any ranged characters. So, but it would go ranged characters first, support type or special second, which would be the special guys, and then melee would go last. Unique zombies like Big Mama, the zombie bear. Zombie bear is just a special. Big Mama, the radiated mess, and the spiky guy. Those are unique zombies. You can find them finding clues and whatnot. Let's see, versus contest, you can throw people, stuff like that. Looting, you need 1 success. Move up into base, the zombie's going to be searching. You move up in base, roll 2d6, which is all we use. A 5 or a 6 is a success on every roll, unless otherwise stated. Clues are the same way. You roll your character's IQ test for that. And now we're on to character creation. The game has 6 factions. You have the Cannibals, the Cult, the Core, Hideaway, the Raiders, and the Survivors. Everybody starts the same. The home you had originally inhabited after the apocalypse started has been overrun by radiation and too many zombies. So you and the survivors of that settlement have set out in search of a new home, which is also the first mission, fittingly. So 4 character creations. You create your main character first. We'll move the zombie and his loot away. This is the home sheet. We'll get to that after we finish our start our first mission. And then we have the player party sheet. The player party sheet, you have on each page a set of 3. The first one is kind of your main character, and your party is people you'll be bringing with you. What follows is how you make them. You start with 150 money if you're playing solo, 50 less for each extra person. So you make a main character, and then I make a main character, be less. We have to roll for food, water, and crafting parts. Red will be food, green will be water, gray will be crafting parts. So 1 food, and we'll write that down on that's what we could grab before we had to flee. 1 food, 5 water, 3 crafting parts. Crafting parts are how you make upgrades to your stuff, and eventually how you make new items, be able to craft items. Okay, each stat increase costs 1 character point. Maximum for any of the stats, which we'll get to when we start making the character, is 10. You get 4 character points at creation. You can use those to also pick a new ability if you want. So So you choose a faction, choose a character type, write down the starting stats and whatever equipment that you may have. Spend your 4 points, name your characters, and everything is done. So, you can level up in this game. Everybody starts at level 0. Every 10 experience points is a level. You have 4 character points to spend. We're just going to take the survivors in the first mission. So let's pick one out to be us. Let's see, who do I want to pick to be us? Yeah, we'll go with the not Daryl as our first character. How well they're going to show up. Don't make fun of my paint jobs. I'm not a professional painter. And let's see, we have Survivor, we have Scavenger, we have a Medic, we have Brute. We can pick, if I can turn the page quickly. There we go. A Shooter, a Laborer, a Sales Worker, or a Teacher. I think we're going to go with a Scavenger. Now you have his name, we're going to name him Norman. The type, he's going to be a Scavenger. Level 0, 0 XP. Now strength is how strong your character is, how good they are at agility, stuff like that. It's just your overall fitness. His is a 3. Intelligence is how smart you are. His will be a 4. Social is a 2. Social is how well you interact with other characters. His movement is a 5, so he's a little speedy. Melee 1. Range 2. Melee is base-to-base, hand-to-hand combat. Ranged is shooting or throwing any type of weapon. Is 2 health, 1 defense. He comes with 0 hunger or thirst or infection. Starting equipment, he starts with a wrench, which is a 1 melee dice weapon. And for our 4 points, we're going to give him 2 into health right off the bat. Take him to 4. We're going to give him 1 into melee. Give him 2. And then we're going to grab a ability. Zombies. So you have stealth, can't see me, for the people, fleet-footed, bartering, what else? Customer service voice, numbers don't matter, distract, patch up, melee expert. Might go melee expert, but you have dice or ones that increase your dice pools for attacking, for looting. Lucky looter, loots can be redrawn. Quarters eye, character loot, it draws 2 instead of. We're going to do that. That way we can see what we have exactly. The quarters eye, we can pull 2 cards and pick one we want when we do successfully loot something. Okay. Now we have $150 that we can spend on any of these people. I want a Brute, so let's see. Who can be our Brute? We're going to go with the Bertha character that's been on the channel before because I love her. That's $70 gone. We might as well name her Bertha. These characters don't get the 4 extra bonuses or anything like that. You literally get them as they come. So she is a Brute. She's level 0, XP 0. Strength is 5. IQ is 2. Social is 2. Movement is 4. Melee is 3. Ranged is 1. Health is 4. Defense is 2. Hunger, thirst, and infection are all 0. Starting equipment, she gets an iron pipe, which is 1 melee dice. And she starts with the strong ability, which gives her a +1 dice if she's doing strength tests. With 70 gone, if we get a medic, we have 80 left. We can get a shooter and a medic. Well, I'd like to bank some of that. Let's go with, we're going to go with the shooter. Somebody with a gun. So we'll go with this guy. Show him to you. Name him Jax, because he's a blonde. And he'll be our shooter, and we'll bank the $40 in our home that we'll get to eventually. The shooter is over here. Costs 3 strength, or has 3 strength, 3 intelligence, 3 social, 4 movement, 1 melee, 3 ranged, 2 health, 1 defense, of course 0, 0, 0 for infection, thirst, and hunger. He starts with a rusted rifle, does 1 melee attack, 1 melee ranged, and no specials or anything, but that would be our team. That is ready to go. There's our zombies, the shamblers anyway, we don't really need the others. And I will move everything and be right back with how the table is going to look as we're going. Alright, we are ready to roll. There's a trailer we'll be trying to take over. I'll go over all of that if we don't die. There's a trailer though, that's what we're going to be trying to take over. There will be 6 default houses you can try to take over in the game. They'll probably be 2D, not the 3D thing like that. But we're going to use the 3D just for this mission. New home, the very first mission a party takes. In this mission, roll, choose a new POI to call your home, or roll in the default list. There are 6 POIs, default POIs, so 1d6 will tell you what you have found, so if you're doing it that way, that will tell you your home. There's 3 zombies for each survivor, as is normal. Once you start getting levels, there will be a special zombie for each level of your party up to the max that comes in the game. You win by killing all the zombies and claiming your new home. Normally, you would roll for how many of these beautiful little question marks are on the map. That's clues. They tell you the location of traders, other survivor factions, unique characters, unique zombies, and some other fun stuff in the future. We're just going to roll to see where that goes. It's a 2. Everything is deployed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is player's choice. For the purpose of this, the players can't get 5 or 6. We just roll until we see where we're coming in. If we roll a 2, we put that right there. Now we roll to see how many loot markers are on the board. We got 1. See where we put it. 1, so it'll be over here. That loot right there. Now we'll roll to see where we'll do these in groups of 3. Ladies first. 1, 2, 3 over by the rock. 1, 2, 3. Group number 2. Also a 3. 1, 2, 3. There are all squares on here, so I won't have to measure. That's kind of cool. Group number 3, 1. I've been milling about it's 4 inches in, so I don't, probably a little off over there, but who cares? The survivors are coming in at 5. That's the middle reroll. 1. So we're starting over here with these guys. Start down in this corner. Just like that. This is our loot deck. When we get our 1 loot successfully looted, it will allow us to draw an item. If Norman does it, it will allow us to draw 2 items, pick the one we want to keep. Normally, games have a 10-round turn. Skirmishes, I think, have 6 or 8 turns just to get them over quicker. This, because you have to take the home, you have to kill all the zombies or get murdered. So we'll see how this goes. Like I said, we don't have to use the tape measure, because this map has squares on it. And the zombies here, they're all shamblers, all 9 of them. They're Romero type shamblers. They have 1 strength, 1 IQ, no social. They can move 3, 1 melee dice, no range, 1 health each, and 1 defense each. And that's where we are. So players go first with their first activation, and we're going to set things off. Maybe have our shooter go first. What do you think? Excuse me. What kind of movement does Jax have? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over. Now right up there in front of Bertha. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's plenty of range to shoot at him with his pipe rusted rifle. 1 die. The shoot of 3. Looking for 5s and 6s, because that's what successes are on every roll. And we got 1. Zombie gets 1 defense to try to block it. Gets a 3, and he pops his head open. Jax killed that one. Goes over to a zombie character. This one heard the shot, so again it would go ranged, support, or special, which these are, none of those are special. And then melee, these are all melee. Closest one to him is going to go 2, 3. And then he can move again. 1, 2, 3. And that's his turn. We're going to take Bertha. 1, 2, 3. Get up into base to base. Not base to base because I'm using the grid, but he has 3 melee and 1 iron pipe dice. Swinging at that zombie's head. Getting 1 hit. Zombie's 1 defense. Another 3. Bertha's down 1. Alright. So this zombie, 1, 2, 3. It's going to do that twice. 1, 2, 3. So Daryl's movement is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to go right up into him. He has 2 melee and a wrench, so he's only getting 3 dice. He got 3 hits, 6, 5, 5. Zombie's defense, can't stop it no matter what. Alright, all those are dead. All the hero characters have went. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If he wasn't a shot, they all wouldn't be coming, but first thing we did was shot it. Well, these ones would all be able to see. Those ones would have just stayed in place if he didn't fire the gun. Each inch is 5 feet, so if you're playing on a 2x3 like this, it's like 200 feet wide. So you're going to hear a gun go off regardless. End of the first turn, top of the second, we're going to start with Daryl. We'll get right up to here. His intelligence is 4, needing 1 success to find the loot. Got it with a 5. So we will pull 2 cards and pick the one we like, and that's the only loot marker we get this game. Now if you fail, if you would have gotten no successes, that would just stay there until somebody got it, or you know, whatever. So we found a pocket knife and a riot shield. Now we get to keep one of those. Riot shield would give Norman or Bertha better defense. He's using a rifle, so he can't use it. He doesn't have a melee weapon though, so it would just be his 1 melee dice. We're going to hold on to, actually we're going to hold on to the riot shield. Just throw that in the middle of the deck. That's him done. Closest zombie would be this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bertha could close. Bertha's going to close. She's going to spend her 4 mighty dice to try to take out another one. 2 hits, he can't stop it, but let's roll for funsies. He got a 4. And Bertha with her second kill. Go back to the zombies. We'll say this girl's the closest. 3, 4, 6. Closing down onto them. 4. He'll move up. He's going to take a shot with his rifle. His 4 dice. 1 hit. And the zombie block it. Now with a 4. Pop her in the head. Now it's just onto the zombies because all the survivors have moved. He keeps shooting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. 2Ds will be better, I think. I like the 3D look. I think 2D maps will be better, especially for playing at this angle that we have set up now. But over to survivors, top of their turn. I'm going to move him 2, 3, 4. He's going to shoot at that zombie, the guy, and get 2 hits. He can't stop it. Roll a 2 anyway, so don't block any of it. This zombie is going to jump into Bertha. It's only 1 dice attack though. And she rolled a 1. We'll go with Bertha safe, so let's move 1, 4, 5. That'll get them. The first one into base with him, so that'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might have got too close. The other one might be able to gang up. That's okay. I can show shooting in the melee. That zombie already went. That one moved. Now it's on the Bertha. 4 dice attack. 1 hit. The zombie might be able to block it. With a 1, she goes down. Last zombie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, it is a gang up. Alright, so that was the last zombie activation. 2, 3, 4. He's going to move to here. He's going to try to shoot this one here. Now the way shooting the melee works, you roll your dice to see how many hits you got. In his case, he got 3. Now you have to roll to see which one of the targets that you're shooting at. It would be 1. If it was just 2, it would be odds even. But since there's more, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See who he hits? 6. It's 1 in the back, so that's not too bad. Can he block any of it? Well, he blocked 1, took 2, so block. That zombie is going to attack Norman. Ooh, it hits him. Norman's defense, he does have the shield now, is 2. He does not block it, so Norman takes a hit. He's down to 3 health. You have to write down, you do not heal in between missions. He'll be 3 health until healed. End of the... Oh, Bertha hasn't moved yet, right? No, that was him. She hit him, so we'll do Daryl, or Norman. His 3 dice. Complete whiff. Do it again. Ooh, another complete whiff. That zombie already activated because you bit him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to get the show to gang up on us now anyways. Beginning of the new turn, Daryl will go first. He has his 2 melee and his 1 for a weapon, and now that they're ganging up, he gets another dice. He hits once. The zombie misses. Norman takes out the zombie. We claim our home. Yay! Let's shoot out the window. Home. Yay! Now we will do our experience. And do our experience and show how all that works. Special missions. trader runs. Now after this I'll explain how level or the turns will go after this, because also this is just the very first thing you do. Let me find my page. Character stats. Leveling up and experience. Okay. Characters earn experience by the following. Survive the mission without being knocked out. Everybody gets 1. Each kill that the character gains. Each loot or clue gotten. That's what we didn't do. That'll actually have effect on the campaign. Winning the mission, interacting with objectives, and successfully negotiating. So we'll start with Norman. You survived the mission. You got 2 kills. You did the loot. They won the mission, so you've got 5 XP now. XP is just experience. Bertha survived the mission, got 3 kills, won the mission, so she also has 5 experience now. This eraser sucks. I'm gonna have to get a better eraser. And Jax has 4 kills. He survived the mission, and he won the mission, so he got 6 experience. So he's actually a little bit ahead, because he has a gun. Now the reason there's only 1 of the question marks, the clues, is because that's how you find the trader. So since we did not do that clue, and we're new to the area, we can't go to the trader to buy and sell stuff. That'll actually be mixed back in with the clues for the next one. So that's awesome. Our trailer is a normal double wide trailer. It houses 8. It has 4 storage. 4 storage, 4 open slots outdoors, 4 open slots indoors. So you can do 4 upgrades inside, 4 upgrades outside. That's where we'll be starting. Our campaign, however, will be, like I said, a little bit more difficult moving forward, being that we did not find the trader clue. So we can't sell anything, but we can always store this in the house if we want to. We don't have to keep that on us. Let's finish filling out our trailer thing. Campaign turn 2, houses 8, holds 4, 4 spots indoors and outdoors. There's nothing upgraded. We have $40, so we didn't earn anything for that. Don't know the trader. I'll write that in notes. Don't know trader. So the game is broke down after this, because this is just the first mission. It's how you start the game. After this, you will go to the new campaign turn. There is 3 phases to each campaign turn. You have the home phase, which is where we'll start the next episode at. You can build and upgrade. You have a bunch of stuff you can make. It's all listed. You can do a trader run, which we can't do. We can go scouting. We can go hunting. Or we can, and then we have to select the mission. Then next comes the mission phase, which is the battle aspect of it, which we just did. You'll roll for how many clues, roll for how many loot. There'll be non-zombies, regular shamblers again, because nobody leveled. Jax is in the trailer. Then you have the skirmish, the scavenge, the clear overrun area, loot specific types of buildings, ambushed, stuck inside, trader supplies we can't do, power outage we can't do, the hunted, you're helping people. Then you have special missions, which we'll get to. Well, I can go over them. You have first contact for factions that you found out about through clues and whatnot. age request by one of the friends that you've made, or just people. Being rated, if you pissed off one of the other factions, they'll come fight you. Every 7 game turns, you have a horde night, so that is your mission. Then you have the hunting down, is how you find unique characters. You're a daisy if you do, is how you, or hunting down is how you find unique zombies. You're a daisy if you do, is how you find unique characters to hunt down and either recruit or kill. And then you have the resolution phase. Add up your experience, check your character's health. We know he's down to 3, both the other are full. If they get taken out by a zombie, you roll 1d6. It's over there. On a 1, you're completely fine. A 5 or a 6, you're dead. 2 to 4, you're infected and misses the next mission. Killed by a person, knocked out, killed by a person or other means. So if Jax would have shot somebody, or if you're fighting the other factions. 1, you're completely fine. 4 to 6, you're dead. And 2 to 3, you're injured and miss the next mission. If you're fighting factions, once the 6 characters that come base with them are dead, you win. They're wiped out, that faction, whether you don't win, but you win the war. And after you've, like I should have, well, the models don't matter. But once you unlock that faction, like if you unlock the raiders, you can get the distraction character, stuff like that. Then the clues, obviously we messed that up. Faction clues. You can get up to 5 clues for the faction. Unique zombies is 2. Unique characters are 2. You can find clues for unique POIs. And if you, well, the first clue you find is always a traitor. And then after that, it's 1 to 4 to find out. You roll a d6, and it'll tell you what information you found out. And that covers it, basically. So we have just finished the resolution phase by doing our experience, finishing our house. Everybody lived on our side, which at the beginning, I know it seems really easy, but it's supposed to be. You're fighting level 0 zombies, basically. Once you get into fighting the brutes and the rad fungus and the ferals and the big boys, the bears and the dogs, that'll change really quickly. Those guys are dangerous. These ones aren't supposed to be dangerous unless they can get up on you like that. He's in the middle of this. That's 5 dice every time one of them attacks, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 extra. So he'll just be getting hammered with dice. You throw in one of the big ones, and ooh, it can get bad quick. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I think it's turning out really, really well. I'm super excited to keep playing and see how it progresses. So far, no hiccups, nothing in the rules that need change, so that's kind of cool. Kind of the point too is to, play test and see how it's going to go. But yeah, that'll be it. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, leave me some comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.